104.5 The Team presents Armin and Levac.
NYRA CEO and President Chris Kay stopping by the stage as he does every Friday. And Chris, let's get straight down to business. I'm looking behind me and I see a beautiful HD television, a flat screen TV, and I have to ask the President and CEO of NYRA, where the hell did that come from?
I'll tell you where it came from. It came from right here. We had some friends and fans of yours sitting over here. One of the guys' name was Dexter. And he said, I have a suggestion for you. Can you put any TVs on the trees? I said, no, we can't.
Okay.
But we'll see what we can do. And Peter Goulet, who works with us here, we came by about 20 minutes later. I said, what about the buildings? He said, we can do that. And so I think that was a conversation that took place an hour after we had interviewed, you had interviewed me.
The guys over here, they have the Nabisco table.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the great.
It doesn't surprise me that he said, how about that tree right there? Because I know exactly which guy you're talking about.
That was only the 1 week that he looked like that. The other weeks, he looked like that.
How incredible is that? So he said, hey, I know this place has been around for 150 years, but can you put a TV over here? And you actually did it within, 24 hours?
48 hours.
What?
Hey, how about that?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. We got one there and one over here.
Now, Levac and I have been asking for TVs in our living rooms for 2 years.
You can't get that done.
How does that not happen?
You didn't give me your address.
I think we can make that happen.
Yeah, well, hey.
We can make that
I can
happen.
write it down. Where's the other one you added?
Right
look
over
at
there.
that. See, I thought people were applauding and cheering us all day. And Levac goes, no, dude, look behind you. I'm like, when did they get there?
The time that he almost fell off the back of our stage, they applauded us. That was definitely us.
No, they were sad when you weren't here, Armin. They were very sad.
I'm sure they were. You guys were renaming the show, actually, last time I wasn't here, so don't worry about that. Seriously,
It's a really good show, though.
How cool is that, though?
That is cool.
And all you got to do is say, excuse me, Mr. CEO, is there any way that I could get a TV right there?
Yeah.
And you get it done here at Saratoga Race Course.
He wanted him over here on the trees. We said we can't do that. But we looked around and said there are no TVs here. We've got the great mushrooms over, a few feet away, but we said that makes sense. Now, not every suggestion is adopted.
That's Chris.K. SaratogaRacecourse.com. Let him know where you want a TV. Right. He'll get it done out here at the Saratoga Racecourse. That's exactly what
we get like one just hanging from a drone that just flies around.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I like that.
But it underscores the fact that we are here to treat you like a guest, and as if you're a guest in our home. And when somebody comes up with a good suggestion and we can make it happen, we did.
That is pretty cool. That's pretty impressive.
We're listening.
Yeah, we are. We are listening.
That's impressive.
I just wrote that.
That was good.
Chris Kay, NYRA CEO and President with Armin and Levac on 104.5 The Team. Tomorrow is a really big day for you guys. You're going to be honoring the late, great Hall of Fame trainer Alan Jerkins.
Indeed, the chief.
Yeah.
And so what we're going to do is throughout the day we've obtained video tributes from various trainers and jockeys, which will be great.
Okay.
And then the 8th race is being named after Mr. Jerkins. And we'll have a number of trainers, family members, jockeys there. We'll have a moment of silence.
Cool.
It'd be very cool. And then for those who have not visited the Walk of Fame,
yes,
Alan Jerkins was inducted last year. There's a great display of all he's done, including about a 5-minute video that you got to see. Oh, and speaking of things you got to do tomorrow, the Chief loved his Coors Light.
Okay.
And so tomorrow, everyone can get 10% off Coors Light.
Shut up. That's pretty sweet.
It is.
That's awesome.
Another reason to appreciate the Chief.
I wonder what happens when they honor me.
Another reason to appreciate you, too.
Yeah.
You and your TVs is popping up out of nowhere and your Coors Light discounts.
We're making it happen.
Yes, you are.
When they honor me, I love all of them. So just all of them.
Well, I noticed you become a real New York craft beer
yes. fan. I enjoyed the Omegang white wheat ale today. Wit wheat ale today. Wit wheat ale. That's what it is. Yeah, this is really good.
Ask him to spell it.
WITTE.
Taste of New York, of course, is every single week. Levac and I swing by there and enjoy the wonderful brews that they have over there, and you help us enjoy them here at our table as well. That's a great aspect of what you guys do out here at Saratoga.
Thank you. And so we try to make every day special in that pavilion. So on every Thursday, it's New York wines, spirits, and ciders. Every Friday, it's New York brews. Every Saturday, it's dress-up day, if you will, all about fashion in the booth. Nice. And then Sunday, all about New York foods.
Okay, speaking of fashion, Chris, while I have you here, pink or salmon?
My shorts.
Salmon.
Yeah!
Come on, Chris.
What's
Don't
up?
be nice to him.
What's up, baby? That's what I'm talking about. My shorts are salmon. And if you want to see them yourself, go to facebook.com
just come here. Come on at this
Team1045. And you know what? I'm very offended at the guy who just put, hey, Armin, nice pink shorts. Is your husband in sports radio, too? That's not nice.
No, but for those of you that think they're pink, I want to just salute you because yesterday we had the Fabulous Phillies Day where everyone, including myself, was wearing pink. And we honored Barbara Banke of Stone Street Stables, who had Curlin, Rachel Alexandra, won this year's award for the test, the Longines test. Fabulous woman, fabulous horsewoman, and we all wore pink in support of trying to find a cure for breast cancer.
That's cool.
But they are salmon. But if they were pink,
See, I
would tell you that I was supporting that, but that'd be a lie because they're salmon.
The problem for me is not that he wore pink. That's not the problem with me. It's that he's trying to hide the fact he wore pink. Because you're a real man. You put on some pink, you go, look, I'm wearing pink and I'm making it look good. Armin puts on pink, he's like, salmon, give me my man card back. Come on.
No. He's showing the level of international sophistication.
Whoa, hang on, I'm writing that down. International sophistication. I'm going to use that later. That's good. Armin and Levac, 104.5, the team. Chris K, CEO and president. Okay, so you walked over here. I could tell by your swagger. You were ready to announce to the world that American Pharoah is coming to Sarasota.
It's all over your body
language. Is that the deal? You got an update on Pharoah for us?
Maybe they are pink pants.
Man, I was trying to be optimistic here.
We are cautiously optimistic. His workouts have been going very well back in California. We just don't know yet. We won't know for several more days.
And, of course, you tell me that every week, and I knew that. I was just trying to,
You're good.
I was trying to be a donkey.
No. You're being very clever. Internationally clever.
That's what I meant. Yes.
You don't have to try.
But here's the thing. We do know is that we told you last week, on all your listeners, we're going to cap attendance at 50,000, and you encouraged everybody to buy their tickets last week. I appreciate that. And it helped. All the tickets are sold.
Woo! We know that. And you know why? Because we've had about half a dozen people today walk by and go, do you guys know of any other way we can get into Travers? Because they're sold out. People are panicking in the streets now. That's it, right?
Exactly.
Wow.
But one thing I must tell you, if you didn't buy one this year, I encourage all of your listeners next year to buy a season pass. Because, number one, it's a great buy.
Right.
Number two, it gets you into the Travers. And number three, we have a loyalty program. So, for example, I mentioned last week we had given a 10% discount on food and beverage. Today, we're giving a 10% for everybody in Artist Alley. You buy a painting, you buy a photograph, you buy a hat, 10% off.
That's cool.
Shake Shack will be giving discounts on Wednesday. So if they can't get in this year because they didn't buy their tickets for Travers, they should think very seriously about buying a season pass, because everybody who has a season pass, we plan on having them come, because those tickets your season pass is good on Travers Day 2015.
Excellent.
Perfect.
Excellent.
How was your 16-day-old grandson doing?
He's awesome.
How was his race? You named a race after your grandson, who was 9 days old last weekend. How did that go?
Armin, it was so cool. So, I called my daughter, and I said, look, we named the race after your son. Now, mind you, I've been asking my daughter to, maybe 1 or 2 million times I suggested Chris as a good first name, but instead he was named George William. So he said, tell you what, Dad, I'm going to pick a horse in the first race after you. Looking Cool. Number 7.
Oh, there you go.
Good one.
And
were you wearing that red tie whenever he said that, too? Because that's a good red tie.
Thank you. Anyway, guess what happens? Looking Cool starts out in dead last and wins the race.
That's awesome.
It was really
No way.
It was a special moment.
That's
my wife
cool.
and I were there in the winner's circle, had a tearful hug. It was really great, and he's awesome.
We need to get, with the experts we have working for the station, if your daughter and grandson could start picking horses for us, we'd really appreciate it. Whatever method they want to use.
We're not looking cool today.
Well, I got to tell you, they've been here for the last 2 Travers, won both times. In 2013, my daughter was engaged, and she picked Will Take Charge to send a message to her fiance.
Good one.
She's a political better, is what she is.
That's how the K family communicates. They just pick the horse to send the message.
Right. Oh, look, I bet you're doing dishes tonight.
Chris K, Naira president and CEO. Hey, look, we'll see you out here this weekend. I know a lot of the Capital Region will be here, and we're looking forward to, as the season leads up to Travers. Thanks for having us out. Having a great time as always.
We're glad to have you here.